2, 3.
Overall, a little bit too loose. Yeah. Tighter. Yeah.
1.
Too loose, stronger. Yeah, and then rotate. Yeah, then rotate. Yeah.
2, 3.
We're like this. We need to open this here all the way to make the bottom flat. So what we don't want is called a tipped down. This is called a down. We're all tipped. And our legs, our knees are like this, but this is sharp. You need this to have a curve, open it up. So there is a three-way curve, one curve here, one curve here. And do not, sideways you watch me, do not do this. When you do this, there is a corner here that energy is trapped. You have to release that by making the body, can you see this alignment? Not here. So here. And then once that's open, you have to open here. This opening is not possible unless you lock my two knees. Okay? Yeah, lock inward. Inward, yeah. Now, when I want to open here, the normal problem is we do this. Can you see there is no opening? So that's locked. And then I only open here, only open here, only open here. If you can add 1 millimeter of space here, it's open. So opening and closing in Tai Chi is a principle, not a size. To be open is very, very crucial. If there's no opening, you are swaying, you have no abilities. And what is opening? Opening is the inside is a ball, the outside has this here, and the other side of the outside has this here. And our normal body does this. Our normal body has tissues linking them. And so your joints are two bones, but you got lots of things growing everywhere, just like the Indonesian wild forest, that it's not moving anymore. So this shoulder here is locked onto the torso, the nearest part on the torso, and then when you rotate, you are actually moving like this. You think you're rotating. It has to be a rotation by itself. So that's called open. Now you look at me here. So there are two layers here. We always think we're doing this, that's doing something. No, doing something means this here. And then if your hand is caught, you only move the inside. When your inside is caught, you move the outside. Or independently together, you move both, but not moving both like this. So in Tai Chi, there is a saying called one thing moves, everything moves. It means your body is like this here. If I push one thing, it's independent, another independent, another, can you see there are three independent parts there? They all move independently. And you have another one here, and it's like a gear. When this one moves, this one has a gear, this one also has a gear. When you move this one has to move. And that movement is also 100% proportional because you got gears, teeth touching. You don't have to worry about this one's moving, this one is too lazy, not moving enough. They are always biting, moving, and then this one is connected. The body can produce 18 of these, all connected. Once you are like that, you are a piece of machine. And that's the ultimate goal, to turn your body back into a machine. There was a story that we actually were machines, that aliens came to Earth and made machines to work. Eventually there was lightning that struck the machine and the machine had life. And now we don't behave like the original programming. And we took the computer chips out and now we are humans. You say, yes, yeah. Nobody's agreeing with me. So that's a joke, but it's an illustration. You start imagining your body is a machine. You want the machine to behave. And any machine, like you go home and I dare you to put your finger inside a food processor. It's a very simple machine that costs maybe $59. And just simply plug it in, push the button, put your finger in it. If you are a little bit scared, and cut a carrot to the shape of your finger, put it in, and look what happens. Oh, I don't want my real finger there. So a machine is very powerful. We want to change the body into a machine. Every part of your body must be machine-like, except your brain. Continue to be a very, very smart human being. And that human being only turns the machine on and off. The machine must be strong, made like that. So now, try to open here. Your knees cannot do this. When you do this, there is no work here. So lock your two knees. The best way is knees are not moving. This is what I mean. When they are suspended in the air, your knees are coordinated in harmony with your body. When they move, you do not know. This time, I know for sure. And then push this down. Now, you guys don't know. My legs are much longer now. Just extend it into the floor. And pretty soon your face will be blue because there's real work involved. So go home, find a block, solid, not soft, a wood block to block your knees. I'll show you specifically exactly what you need, okay? So when your foot is here, your knee must be here. Your knee cannot be here. Now you need something here, and you need something here. You feel the distance there? Oh, that's actually quite good. Okay? This, by the way, is called iron fist training. And now I push down. Can you feel that?
Yes.
And this downward produces extreme power on the two sides, but the two sides must be stronger than me so that my power cannot escape. Stays here and starts to open here. And the inside of your body, this is very crucial. Without this change, your body is normal. We want you to be abnormal. We want you to be able to do this and cut the top off. Once that's done, we have turned our body into the ideal situation. The ideal situation is our body is made up of many triangles. You see here, triangular. Then we want to stretch until here it's a little bit curved. Triangular. Want to curve. And here, triangle, curve. And now every part that's curve. That curvature, that thing we try to do is called the peng. When you try that kind of a feeling is called the peng. And the peng is the word for Tai Chi. What is Tai Chi? Tai Chi is peng. What is peng? Peng is yin yang. What is yin yang? It means two directions. What is two directions? A rotation that causes a spiral. So this is the system. Meaning, when you produce that power that's full, that feels moving but there is no movement, like we say the universe is like this, like that, like breathing. They're always expanding. That's Peng energy. Peng energy initially comes from locking and opening all the corners. And if you are here for health, this is it. I learned this from an American student. Every time he hears something, he says, oh my God, this is it. I've been looking for this for like 30 years. This is it. Yeah. And the health benefit of Tai Chi is in here. By pulling yourself longer and locking the corners, your corners will become rounded. Whenever your corners are rounded, all the toxins over the years that stay in the corners will be released, and you have better health. And today, we don't have a method. We use medication, we use things make you sweat, and go to extreme conditions, a sauna, and the Chinese medicine will give you herbs that will make you sweat, and all sorts of things to get rid of the toxins. All the toxins in the body normally come out. They stop coming out because they get caught in the corners. So all these corners, all these, like right now I got toxins caught in here. Somebody's making trouble. I want them to come out by stretching. But the stretching is useless until that there is a lock. That's why I borrowed Shifu Xiu's 2 fists to lock my knees. If there's no lock, watch, nothing is open up, just nothing there. But can you see it's starting to open up? Because otherwise, can you see the corner is still there? So this is very, very important. By doing the basic foundations eventually become stronger, healthier, and then we can do some push-hands and simulated games. But this must be in every foundational exercise we do. Stretching, until the corners are all rounded. So we want to achieve a ball with our body. Never so, but just trying this much. Add 1 millimeter. Do this 10 times. Lock your knees. Imagine. Go home and make a device so it's not imagined anymore. Push down. Push down.